Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now, this video is going to be kind of like a play on the programming side of my channel. So, in this video, we're basically going to be doing JavaScript programming to control a drone. Now, we're going to be using a Node.js library to control this very drone. It's the Parrot AR drone. Now, the library will work for the 1.0 version and the 2.0. I have the 2.0 version. As you can see by the sticker there. So yeah, but this really should be working with any version of Parrot AR Drone 2.0. And we're going to be using a library called the Node AR Drone. This, from my past attempts at making this video that failed. It's an open source one. It's really for that drone there, and we're going to be using Node. So what I want you to do is I want you to install this version of Node, since it's, it should be working nicely with this one. Once you've installed it, go to the install directory, which is typically program files or C drive program files and Node.js. What I want you to do is I want you to right click and say open PowerShell window here, and I want you to type into cmd, and I want you to just go npm install AR drone and then press enter. If you get any errors with this, just do npm, I think it's cache clean, and then just do false, and that'll just clean out the cache. But really you shouldn't have to do that unless you've already installed Node.js before. Anyway, once you've done that, I want you to make a folder, and I've named mine drone tutorial, and I'll put it on the desktop. And just make a folder, and I want you to copy node.exe into that folder. npm's not really needed, but just copy node into that folder. So, like what I'm doing here, program files and Node.js. And I have a whistle. I just copy it in here. And anyway, now that you've done that, I also want you to go into Node modules, and I want you to shift right click, open PowerShell window here, cmd, npm, I want you to do link. You will get an error, just ignore it really, because that's what I did. And then just click up here and do Control C, and then just in here type cd and then right click and then do enter. And then what you want to do is you want to do npm link, and then you're going to type in the library that we're doing with the API, which is in our case AR drone, and you just want to type enter. And now we've actually linked that library into this folder here. And what that allows us to do is it allows us to import the library so that we can now use it. I've already wrote up the software here, or the program, but just in case you haven't, just go to this screen, do Control N to make a new untitled document, and then just do Control S, and then just save it as propel.js. Yes. Now once you're here, you want to do var. You're going to do AR drone equals require AR drone. As you see, it's appearing there because we've linked it, so I'm just going to press tab to autocomplete that. And what we're going to do now is we're going to type in client var client equals AR drone dot creates client. And then with that client, we're going to do client dot create reply. Cool. So this bit here, it grabs the library that we're using on this line of code here, and we've saved it to the variable AR drone. And now we're creating the client that will be used to call the functions, which is ARDrone.create client. And now we're going to be creating a reply to the drone, and that will allow us to communicate with the drone. Now we're just going to save it, so Control S, and then we're going to close this down. And now you want to go into your internet, and you just want to connect to AR Drone 2. or just your drone's Wi-Fi name. This will take a second, and while that's doing that, I'm just going to grab the drone. I need to buy a new chair. So that's probably connected now. Yep, connected. So now what I want you to do is I want you to do Shift right click CMD, and I'm going to type in node repel.js or node and then the name of the JavaScript file that you've named it. Mine is repel.js for my case, and we're just going to type enter, and you see we now have drone appearing, and this is now communicating with the computer. We can type in commands in there to basically just control the drone, really, and we can make it do all sorts. We can make it take off, we can grab the altitude of the drone, we can make it land, we can make it hover, we can basically do anything that you can normally do with the drones app. I'm going to type in Takeoff. I'm going to hold on to it because I know it will. I think we'll be alright. I feel like I'm going to regret push that away. And let's see if I can angle my monitor so you guys can see it. See if that's all nice and aimed up for you. Is that? Right, put it down a bit. I'm just going to do stand up so I can catch it. And you can type land to land it. It's very simple. We can also do other things, like you see those LEDs, we can animate them. So we can do animate, and I think it's the base 1, 5, and then 2. Oh no, that's wrong. Let's have a look. It's in the documentation. Let's have a look. Let's not flip the drone. There we go. So that's where I went wrong. Oh, and for some reason it's decided to not work. So there we go. So animate, and then we're going to do blink red. 5, 2. Please work. Nope, I've messed it up again. So sorry, guys. Messed it up again. No, I got it right that time. You know what? Just so I don't cause... it's animate LEDs, not animate. There you go. Animate would have caused it to flip. That's a good job. But if I grab the drone, we're going to animate these LEDs. Yeah, let's just have a look at that. Oh, for God's sake. Seriously, again? Oh no, it worked. It tricked me. It tricked me. That bugger. Alright. So on the LEDs, there you go. So they're blinking. They're going to do it 5 times for 2 seconds. There we go. But hey, I'm not too much of a fan of the colour red, so I'm going to make it do green. And for some reason, it looks going off screen. There you go. So let's make it do green. There we go. So you can do all sorts with this library. There's another one as well called AR Drone Autonomy. That just allows you to run basically a more powerful version of this library that we're currently using on the drone. And well, that's it really for this video. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something. But I'll leave a link to Node.js and the GitHub repository that the library is on in this video. Sorry about that. False habit. And yeah, stay home, stay safe, you know, don't go out because of coronavirus. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, you know, subscribe if you want for more videos. That'll encourage me to make them a bit, and yeah. So, see ya.